Good afternoon and happy Thursday to all of your sunshiny faces. Oh guys, I didn't wake up as early as I wanted to, but I didn't wake up late today. I didn't wake up super late, I guess. I ended up actually waking up at about 9 o'clock this morning, which again wasn't too bad because I'm still working into doing my good sleep schedule. So I woke up, yeah, like 9 o'clock. But last night I stayed up to watch the women's hockey, which ended up going into a shootout. It was crazy, guys. The women from the U.S. ended up winning gold, which was awesome. So it was worth it to stay up. But I think I stayed up until like close to 1 o'clock. So wasn't too bad though. Again, I ended up going to bed late, much later than I wanted to, but I still didn't wake up too bad. So that was pretty good. Although today I felt really tired for most of the day. I got stuff done, but I just was feeling really like drained today. And I think it was maybe partially to do with waking up so early though yesterday, because I was up at 7 and I went to bed like whatever it was, midnight or something like that. And then, you know, today I ended up going to bed at about 1:30 or something like that, I think. And then ended up waking up at 9 o'clock. So I think just because I'm like losing sleep, but I need to do that, I think, in order to feel tired like today, and want to go to bed early, I guess, and then can wake up early like I did today and yesterday, and hopefully can tomorrow as well. So it's actually only about 11 o'clock again, a little bit later. I had been taking a shower at like 10:30ish, like 11 o'clock, but it is I stayed up to watch the women's figure skating, which was on after, well, it was on during the Hawks game or the Bulls game. I watched that too, but they were over at like 9:30, 10 o'clock or something like that. And then I watched the women's figure skating for like another hour or so after that. But I did finish. I got 4 vlogs uploaded today, and I also got 4 edited, which I edited during the while I was watching the figure skating. And I also ended up finishing my grocery list as well. Not completely, but I finished the portion of grocery shopping that I needed to get done for tomorrow, because I'm going to Valley Produce Caputo's tomorrow, and then my dad has to work on Saturday, so Saturday morning. So he's not going to be able to take me to go to the stores, which I go to Walmart, Menards, and Aldi. And so Matthew's gonna actually take me, which will be fun. It'll be like little brother sister bonding. And I remember too when we used to go, like when he was like a freshman in high school and stuff like that. And he I remember like going to Butera with him and stuff like that back when we had like a Butera, and then we had the second Butera, and they both closed, both the ones that were near us. But like I have video too of like us like shopping like in my old Shop With Me Sundays and stuff like that. And like I was like, oh, it's like Throwback. So yeah, we're going tomorrow, or on Saturday, me and him. And so those I don't have. I have my Menards list done, and I have part of my Aldi list done. I still need to add a couple of things for Aldi, and I need to finish up my Walmart, which shouldn't be too difficult because I pretty much, with my other lists and stuff like that, I just need to copy what I want to get and then go ahead and do that. But for today, I did laundry, I did dishes, and I made dinner for tonight. We ended up having pork chop with just rice, and then for myself, I ended up making a bean. It was like I used some of the leftover rice, well, some of the rice that we had. I ended up using that, and then I added in, we had a can of tomatoes, so diced tomatoes in the pantry, and a can of organic black beans, and we had some cheese. I just sprinkled that over the top and baked it for like 10 minutes. And so the cheese was melty, and actually it was like, I added a little bit of chili powder to it as well, so it was like kind of a nice little like spicy kind of like burrito bowl-ish kind of thing with rice, like I said, rice, beans, tomato, and cheese on there with a little bit of the chili powder. So it was like a nice little hodgepodge of things that were already in the pantry and using leftover rice, so I didn't really waste anything. And then for the other thing I ended up making was this potluck pasta, which was a recipe that I was like thinking I might share on the blog. And it was a recipe, my mom's recipe book, but there's something that just does not taste right about it. It is super plain, and my mom said the exact same thing too, so she ended up like adding mayonnaise to it. I added some cheese and some salt to it, but it doesn't have a really like strong flavor. It's like super plain. So I don't know. It's a good thing that I made it first before deciding like to share it or something like that on the blog. And so yeah, that's one of the things obviously I have to do before I can share recipes is test them out first. So that was my test, and for that one that wasn't quite, it was a little bit of a no-go. And what was the other thing too? Like some of the other recipes that I made were recipes like from other cookbooks or things like that, but I converted them to make them freezer dinner friendly if they weren't, or you know, somehow like kind of converted them and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I'm doing for the blog. But I'm gonna take a shower and get to bed, guys, because I was like I said, I was tired today, so I'm gonna go to bed and get tomorrow to the grocery store, and then on Saturday go to the other grocery stores. But I've got stuff that I have to get done. I've also been using my planner too, guys. I did that for today. I'll show you guys right in here. I ended up just, honestly guys too, I'm just kind of testing out and seeing how I like it, which I realized, guys, this actually was probably not the right format for me because I write too big, or like, yeah, but it's like I'm writing small, but when I write small, my penmanship is really hard to read the smaller I write. And it's just because I write big, like more, I guess, accurate if it's like in bigger letters, and the smaller I write, I try and like cram stuff together, and then it's harder for me to read it back to myself. But yeah, for today I ended up adding this in, and I split it up. I guess really you can use this however you want. You could be like goals or like to do or like, you know, whatever. But I split it up into kind of 3 portions for the day. Morning, afternoon, and then like at night. So this was kind of what I did. What I wanted to do was actually do my grocery list in the morning and upload. I uploaded and actually watched Grey's Anatomy. And then I ended up doing laundry and dishes, and I did my daily template as well. I told you guys I wanted to do a weekly one, and I realized I needed to also do a daily one, so I did that. And then I also in here, like during the afternoon was when I ended up making those that pasta salad, and then in the afternoon I did watch the women's ice skating was on today, Bulls game. I edited, and then for dinner too I added that I'm gonna make pork chops, which I did for today. And then I also ended up actually doing my grocery list down here though. But then as you guys can see for next week, which is actually in March already, what I've decided to do is that I'm going to add at the bottom the days I cook what I'm planning on making, because I never know. I like completely just hodgepodge it, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make this, or like I'm gonna, you know, what's gonna take like a really quick amount of time. Whereas if I get this stuff in the fridge and let it start defrosting like on Sunday or something like that, it can be good to go then for, you know, Monday and stuff like that, and I don't have to think so much about it either because the stuff's already in the fridge, and I just know, okay, that goes in the oven today, or that goes in the slow cooker, or, you know, something else. Like I'm going to do BLTs because I have some bacon in the fridge, and I just need to make sure that I get an extra thing of bread, which is one of the things I have to add to my grocery list. And again, I have to, I'm not doing so well with like, I have like random thoughts in different places. Like I've got like that I'm going to make the BLTs in my planner, but I don't have it written like on my, in my list. So yeah, I have thoughts all over the place, guys. I need to get them all into one place, which is hopefully eventually what my planner can kind of be a little bit more of. But once I know, like, okay, I'm going to make BLTs, I know that I'm going to need extra bread. I've already got tomatoes and I've got lettuce, so I don't need that. But, you know, like knowing that I'm going to need probably an extra loaf of bread, I have to put that on the list. So that's why I need to make sure that I'm looking at my planner, using my planner regularly, so that I can go back and look at that kind of stuff. So I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give it a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.